Hi, I'm Simon. I'm a big original Xbox video game collector, and I've done it. I bought games from DKOldies, so you don't have to. For everybody that don't know DKOldies, it's a game store, an online retailer that has a very bad reputation among us collectors and out there in the gaming communities due to the fact that they sell games to a very, very high price, to do a very high retail price sometimes, and that you can get off eBay or through other resale stores more cheaper, sometimes half the price and so on. And on the other hand, in the past, I don't know if it's still a thing, they sold refurbished consoles, so they say they cleaned it, they repaired that, and so on, and multiple people out there, even bigger channels in the gaming industry, let's say, in the gaming fan communities, bought consoles there, opened it up, and sometimes they didn't refurbish it at all. Other times they tried to refurbish that, they didn't clean that, and so on and so forth. So now that we're on the same level, why I bought that? I live in Europe, and due to the fact that I do have a full PAL set, I only need the exclusives from the US and the exclusives from Japan to get to my full worldwide set. And importing is very expensive. So let's say I have here NASCAR 2004. Nothing special, worth a few bucks in the US, but here, shipping that here to Europe with all the fees and so on, you were out like $30, $40, $50 for this game when you buy it alone. So I bought around 50 games. It saved me over $3,000 in shipping and fees alone. When I can do that, it's great. I spent less than when I would buy all of these alone. I have 50 games checked off my collection. For all this, I spent around $520, including shipping, including the fees. So you know why I done that for me. And I wanted to share what they sent, or in which condition they sent that games. All of these games are CIB, are also complete in box. That means you have the cover, you have the CD, you have the manual, and sometimes what came with the manual beside that. So like in Ratatouille, you get a movie ticket, voucher for the film and other stuff. So every game is complete. Half of the games they sent me were in the original case. So like this. Let's see, we've grabbed by the Ghoulies PAL version. A green case with non-transparent sides. The other version has a transparent. This is actually their replacement for everything when it got damaged and so on, so that's new. I don't like the case at all, I have to say. It's a personal view, but it's not like the original casing. I would like that they prefer to use something that's very similar to the original casing, due to the fact when putting it side by side, you see it's not an original casing and it's not as good as it should be. Also, the game for the demonstration, it came broken. Can happen, shit happens, people say. And I wrote an email with this case that it got broken. I said my opinion that I don't like this at all. But a point for them is that with the sports titles that all came under original casing, they had all the original stickers, the original license stickers. And I don't know if DKOldies done that or it's just a US thing. But rounded corners, it seems like they cut a bit of the cover off and cut a bit of the cover off here. So many games have that there, and so many doesn't have that. So you see around the corners here, and some of the US games don't have that, some have that. I don't know if they really cut the corners there literally, or if this is standard with these games. Somebody tell me in the comments if that's their thing, when yes, it's really BS that they do that. I don't like that at all that they cut really into the covers, even when it's only 1 millimeter, so it's such a tiny thing. Because it damaged that, and when this would be like a very expensive game, even in the first place, it would devalue that. Another problem I had was that one game's cover was completely faded out, so the green was blue, it was too long in the sun at some point. I didn't like it at all. It wasn't stated anywhere on the side. And with the game that was damaged, they sent me replacements. Or they all are sending me replacements. 20, to be exact. I got 20 new cases. Or I will get 20 new cases. That's a big plus point for them. I'm sorry. And yeah. The last point I will talk about is the website itself. I don't know if it shows up correctly in the US, but here in Germany, where I live, it doesn't work properly. So when I go to DKOldies.com, I see nothing. I see no games, I see no consoles, so I see all the advertisement they do, and so on, but I only see games and consoles when I type it into the search bar. And not on the website. On the mobile phone, and on the PC. And on the consoles. So, the DKOldies website is somehow not working properly for many people outside the US, I think. I wrote them, but I didn't get an answer for that. And yeah, so that was my review of that DKOldies buyout. Have a great day, have a great time, and I see you. Bye bye.